Hi folks, Dusty here. This is section 25 of my series on keratology, POC number 23. If you want to follow along in sequence, check out the playlist I created. Welcome to 33 Degrees of Keratology, POC number 23. Everything is temporary. In order to live a balanced, fulfilling life, we must change our perspective on certain things from time to time. Maybe we get tired of living the penthouse life and decide we prefer a quiet life in the country with no neighbors, so we look for that cabin on the lake. When our perspective evolves, we value different things. When we change what we value, we may move from one home to another, or replace a sports car with an SUV, or vice versa. As we do this, we are typically excited for the next place, so we don't think much about the current one. For some people, though, letting go of what they know can be more challenging. Moving out of your first apartment or trading in the car you loved so much can be emotional. Emotional attachment to stuff is very common, but it can hold us back if we let it. I'm not saying that we should have no emotional attachment to our current situation, but that we need to be cautious to not let those emotional attachments hold us back from achieving our goals. Change is good, because without change, there would be no growth. Without growth, we die. So we need to learn to embrace change in our lives. Change creates opportunity. A breakup or divorce may not be the type of change that you want, but it will open up the door to a world of possibilities that you never saw coming. Maybe you and your ex never even thought about mountain biking, but your new girlfriend takes you on a bike trip to somewhere you've never been. You end up meeting new people, having a great time, and find out that mountain biking is your new favorite form of exercise. But without that devastating breakup, it never would have happened. So, in the end, your past relationship was temporary. Your apartment you had together was a temporary part of your life too. It's important to note that feelings are temporary as well. You can always look back on past times, places, and relationships with positive or negative emotions. The choice is yours, believe it or not. You choose which memories and events to focus on, and those create the ongoing picture in your head about the relationship. One thing to keep in mind is that people grow, adapt, and evolve differently and at different rates. If one person grows at a faster rate than the other, it may feel that there is a growing separation starting, and could create some feelings of animosity, putting strain on the relationship. By keeping an open mind, it's much easier and healthier to avoid feelings of jealousy or fear of abandonment in such a case. It takes a well-trained mind and a strong emotional person to not harbor negative feelings towards someone in these moments, but it can be done. Keep in mind that everything is temporary, from relationships to bad times, good times, chapters in our lives, possessions, jobs, places we call home, and so much more. By understanding that everything is temporary, being open to change and new opportunities, and knowing that balance will soon be restored, you can be confident that you are maturing emotionally, which sets you on a new level for success. In our next section, video 26, we'll talk about change. So I hope you'll follow along. If you like this series so far and don't want to miss the next section, make sure to subscribe. I add a new video to the series each week. Thanks for watching. As always, folks, take the trip and enjoy the ride.